Welcome to this month's edition of the Village's Vmail and the grand opening of the Longleaf Executive Golf Course here in the Village of McClure.
You know, Ryan, it never seems there's a lack of excitement here in the Villages. Every day there's something new to celebrate, and today is no exception. Villagers from across our hometown have grabbed their clubs to head on out and celebrate the addition of the first of 2 new Executive Nines joining the community, giving you even more lifestyle to love. We're also celebrating the 10th anniversary of the Village's Recreation and Parks Running of the Squares series. This month, we'll come together once again to make our way across the finish line.
I'd been running for a good portion of my life before we came down here, and then she started to get involved in it.
I had never run before I came down here, and the 5K 10 years ago was my very first race.
This was the shirt from the very first one, which started right here in Sumter Landing. And it was a 5K that ran actually down Morris to 466 around the traffic circle and back down across the bridge and ended up right here. At that time, they were going to have a Sumter Landing series. And then as it became more and more popular and got more and more participation, and now each square hosts a 5K race.
They're fun. They're just a lot of fun, not only with the runners, but the people that are out there cheering us on.
I do it because she does it. Down here, it's so easy to do. That makes it also fun, and there's a lot of people our age now that do it. So, you know, it's an active community.
This is one of the reasons I run. I'm trying to motivate some of them, and of course, I don't know if I have or not, but yet I see a lot more of them out there. I tell them, just start walking. That's all you have to do, but not a slow walk. You know, pick it up a little bit and then try to run a little bit, but I don't say too much about it. I just try to encourage them to get out and move, period.
And a lot of times they feel bad because they can't go far. Well, you start and the distance will come, as will the speed. But you got to start somewhere.
Whether you're staying active with a daily run, swim, or the golf course, villagers everywhere have helped us become known as America's healthiest hometown.
But before we join our fellow golfers, we have a few exciting updates waiting for us across the street at the Marshview Pitch and Putt and right next door at the Loblolly Executive Golf Course. With holes that range from 40 to 110 yards in length, the Marshview Pitch and Putt will have something for everyone. This brand new lifestyle offering will give you the chance to really perfect your short game if you're a more experienced golfer, or the chance to hone your swinging skills if you're not quite ready for the full course. Progress is moving ahead quick on the pitch and putt, and villagers should be able to experience this brand new offering early next year. And join us later this month as we open our second Executive Nine, Loblolly, located right here next to us at Longleaf.
And with so many exciting lifestyle opportunities on the horizon, let's head out and see just what's happening on our new Longleaf course. We're going to talk with our 2 Kens, Ken Roshaven from the Village's Golf Department and Kenny Zell, our golf course designer.
We got a lot of executive golf. This is the 39th one, and people just love it. It's a place where they can come out and do a wide variety of different shots as they go around and play and socialize. It doesn't have to be a very competitive venture for everybody, but if they want to, they can certainly come out and have a par 3 or par 4 tournament.
Executive golf in the Villages, I look more as a little bit more of a social feature, and it's a great opportunity for people with mixed abilities to come out and enjoy it. And I think Kenny did a great job with Longleaf. I think that really exemplifies that you can have a really experienced player, can go back a little bit and get all the challenge you want, and maybe more.
Yeah.
But if you're maybe a little bit beginner, go up a little bit, softens the angles, takes some of that water out of play, and I think it's going to be a great course for all golfers.
We're very excited to be here because it gives us another opportunity to play and enjoy the wonderful amenities in the Villages.
We thoroughly enjoyed it. We all played well, and looking forward to playing it again. And today is our 55th wedding anniversary, so very special day for us.
It's absolutely fabulous. Great time. To pick a favorite hole, I think holes 1 through 9 would be my favorite. I loved every bit of it.
The course is in awesome condition, actually, and very challenging. But we really enjoyed it.
And with this golf course, I think you could have it play shorter or longer and have a wide variety with all the tees that we have.
I agree. Variety is, I think, the key for Longleaf. And based on what kind of mood I'm in, you know, you may get some of those Sunday hole locations, and we'll see how that plays out. But I think it's going to be a great time for our golfers.
Well, when we first saw the property, you know, Longleaf was basically, you know, where the cattle, you know, it's a cow pasture. So it was something that we had a wide variety, a blank sheet of paper for us to work with, basically. This is really a unique site in the fact that this is only golf. There's no other village recreation associated with it. And that really is kind of behind us. You'll see that this large chipping area, large putting green, this is going to be an area where a lot of people can take and develop their short game skills.
I don't know how you've done it. You know, 39 and everyone just gets a little better. So again, I'm waiting for the next one, and just, I don't know how you keep doing it, but I'm really excited again about the pitching and putting complex that you've built for us here. And I think that's going to be a destination of its own.
I do too. My suggestion would be play the gold tees, not the black tees.
Yeah, same thing, and I've done this with most of our courses, and I've always found the fun is on the appropriate tee. So don't try to chase it too deep if you're not that golfer, but you know, play where you're comfortable with. And there's nothing wrong with even bouncing around during a round. You know, if you find you start off on the blacks and that's a little too much, then move up to the golds. And it's all about having some fun. But our studies have shown the farther forward you go, tends to be a few more smiles, a few more birdies, and a few
less lost balls.
Exactly.
Welcome to the new Hampton Verandas, located overlooking the new 9-hole Longleaf Executive Golf Course and namesake to my 4th granddaughter, Hampton Boone. You can create your personal retreat with the new Hampton Verandas. Enjoy your morning coffee with a view of the golf course, or entertain your friends and neighbors from the comfort of your brand new kitchen. The possibilities are truly endless.
Well, my sister-in-law lives here, and she's been talking it up for quite a while. We came and visited for a week.
And not really coming down expecting to buy, but within 2 weeks we found this house, which we never thought we would buy. It's really a lot more fun than we thought it would ever be. Although there's a fair amount of work in moving and setting up a house, but the fun really makes it worth it. I thought I had this all figured out. I did my research, I watched Vmails, I talked to people. It's very, very hard to explain it to somebody or research it. You've got to experience it. That's what I tell people. I say, I can't even tell you about it. You've got to come down. We'd love to have you. We'll show you around. Next thing you know, you'll be buying a house. And there's thousands of those stories out there.
We knew that we wanted a larger yard and a larger lanai. And it was just kind of an open, airy house. That a feel that I think most people can walk into a house and say, this is it. And that's kind of what we felt.
This past April when we stayed here, we stayed in a villa. And I wasn't really anticipating what I actually experienced, which it was great. It was fenced in, very private. It was great for the dog to run around. You could just let her out. What you see being planned over the next 10 plus years is really kind of exciting for me. I like the concept of the designer home in a villa setting. It was a perfect match for me.
And next month, The Villages is bringing you even more lifestyle to love with an inside look at our brand new model center.
There's always something for us to celebrate in our hometown.
Thanks for joining us for this month's edition of The Villages Vmail. We'll see you around town, loving the lifestyle.